2, his own brother, Bob's Line, ridden by Frank Berry. 3 is Bold Agent, ridden by Kevin O'Brien. 4, for England, Cybrandian, Tommy Carmody. 5, Daring Run, Mickey Flynn. 6, the Gold Cup winner, 85, Forgive and Forget, Mark Dwyer. 7 is A Murder, ridden by John Short. 8, Royal Bond, Tom Taaffe. And 9, also for Britain, Very Promising. The going officially yielding to soft. They say that it's a little bit tacky. Mark Dwyer's already ridden a winner on Midsummer Gamble, and this is the latest betting as we have it. 11 to 8, Forgive and Forget. 11 to 4, Very Promising. 4 to 1, Barrow Line. Then 10 to 1, A Murder. 12 to 1, Bob's Line. 20 to 1, Cybrandian. And 33 to 1, Bar.
Cybrandian is the first to show. Very Promising, close up in second. Then O'Murta. Then a gap of over 3 lengths to Barrow Line with the Daring Run and Bold Agent, and then the favourite Forgive and Forget. Behind Forgive and Forget is Royal Bond, and Frank Berry settling Bob's Line at the tail of the field. 8 lengths adrift of the second last horse at this stage. Bob's Line as they race now towards the second, the first of the ditches. Cybrandian and Tommy Carmody in the lead by 2 lengths from Very Promising in second. Then Forgive and Forget, who jumps up past O'Murta. Bold Agent loses ground at that one. As they race towards the third, Cybrandian the leader by 2 lengths from Very Promising. A length then to Forgive and Forget, half a length to O'Murta. Behind O'Murta comes Royal Bond. Then Barrow Line. On the outside of Barrow Line is Daring Run. Behind Daring Run, Bold Agent, who again loses the ground and jumping. And about 5 lengths adrift of these, Bob's Line. As they race towards the fourth, another plain fence. Cybrandian in the lead by almost 3 lengths. Very Promising running second. Then Forgive and Forget. The English horses 1, 2, 3 at this stage. O'Murta in 4. Royal Bond in 5. Then Barrow Line. On the outside of Barrow Line is Daring Run. Then Bold Agent, and 6 lengths to Bob's Line at the rear of the field. Racing towards fence number 5, the second ditch, and Cybrandian has increased his lead. Over 4 lengths clear. Very Promising in second. Forgive and Forget in third. Then O'Murta. Behind O'Murta, Royal Bond, then Daring Run. Bold Agent is next. Barrow Line on the inside, and over 6 lengths behind Barrow Line, his own brother, Bob's Line, as they race now towards the next fence, number 6. In this Vincent O'Brien Irish Gold Cup, Cybrandian in the lead by 5 lengths from Very Promising in second. Behind Very Promising is Forgive and Forget. Then O'Murta, Royal Bond and Daring Run, and then Barrow Line and Bold Agent. And Bob's Line, who makes a slight mistake there, is a good 12 lengths behind them now as they swing into the straight for the first time. Heading towards the 7th fence, Cybrandian in the lead from Very Promising, with Forgive and Forget running third. O'Murta, best of the Irish at this stage, in 4. Then Daring Run. Near side of Daring Run is Bold Agent. Then Barrow Line. Royal Bond, the old man of the party, on the inside, and Bob's Line, the back marker, making a little progress towards the main bunch now as Cybrandian clears the 7th. Ahead of Very Promising, Forgive and Forget in third. 4th place is O'Murta, then Daring Run and Bold Agent, and then Royal Bond and Barrow Line and Bob's Line, who jumped out to the left of that fence. About 4 lengths adrift of the pack now as they pass in front of the stands, heading towards the 8th fence. Cybrandian is the leader. Almost 4 lengths clear of Very Promising in second. O'Murta is third. Then Forgive and Forget. Behind Forgive and Forget is Daring Run. Then Bold Agent. Royal Bond on the inside of Barrow Line, and 5 lengths to Bob's Line, who's last of the 9. Past the stands and facing up now towards the 8th fence, nearing the halfway stage. Cybrandian is the leader from Very Promising in second. Then Forgive and Forget. O'Murta. Royal Bond on the inside of Barrow Line. Daring Run on the outer with Bold Agent, and Bob's Line again jumping right into the left-hand corner there, and a good 6 to 8 lengths behind the rest now as they pass halfway. Another 8 fences to jump as they head towards the far side of the track, and Cybrandian the leader. Forgive and Forget just second now from Very Promising in third. Then Daring Run and O'Murta. Barrow Line is next, Royal Bond on his inside. Bold Agent last for the main group, and clear of Bob's Line, who trails the field. Racing towards the first of the 6 fences in the back straight, Cybrandian, who's led from the start. 2.5 lengths up on Very Promising in second. O'Murta's third. Forgive and Forget in 4. Daring Run in 5. Then Bold Agent and Barrow Line. Royal Bond in touch, and Bob's Line a good 15 lengths behind them now. The first down the back, Cybrandian in the lead from Very Promising. O'Murta makes a slight mistake there, and Royal Bond has almost lost Tom Taaffe there. In fact, the partnership has ended. Royal Bond and Tom Taaffe part company there as they come towards the next. Cybrandian in the lead by about 3 lengths. In second place is Very Promising, then Forgive and Forget and Omerta, then Daring Run and Barrow Line at the next plain fence. Cybrandian in the lead, quickening the pace. Very Promising doesn't jump it too well. Forgive and Forget moves second, then Omerta, then Barrow Line and Daring Run, and behind Daring Run comes Bold Agent, and we look back and we see that Bob's Line has been pulled up. They're racing towards the next ditch, which is 6 from home, and Cybrandian is the leader. Cybrandian, oh, he's gone. He hit that one very hard and he's gone. Cybrandian's gone and leaves Forgive and Forget, and on the outside Omerta, then Very Promising and Barrow Line moving right up to them, then Daring Run, and they're clear of Bold Agent. Racing now to the 5th from home, Very Promising on the inside of Omerta, and Barrow Line hit that one hard, makes a bad mistake there, and Bold Agent makes a bad one too. They're racing towards the 4th last now, and it's Omerta the leader from Very Promising. They're tracked by Forgive and Forget. 4th place is Daring Run, then Barrow Line on the inside. 4 from home in the O'Brien Gold Cup. Omerta the leader from Very Promising, Forgive and Forget. Daring Run, Barrow Line makes another mistake. Heading now towards the final ditch, the 3rd last fence, and Omerta is the leader from Very Promising, Forgive and Forget going well in 3rd. 4 Daring Run, and Barrow Line still there in the main bunch as they come to the 3rd last fence. Omerta the leader from Very Promising. Omerta, Very Promising makes a mistake there, and Forgive and Forget goes second. They're turning now towards the 2nd last fence, and it's Omerta the leader by a length. Forgive and Forget is second, then Very Promising on the inside of Daring Run. Behind these is Barrow Line. Down to the 2nd last, and it's Omerta, John Short in the lead. Forgive and Forget, Mark Dwyer in second. Then Daring Run, Very Promising, Barrow Line. 5 closely grouped. Omerta jumps it awkwardly. Forgive and Forget away from the fence on the outside. Very Promising throwing down his challenge on the inner as they race around the home turn, and Forgive and Forget is the leader from Very Promising. Barrow Line's gone 3rd, Omerta 4. Facing up to the last now, Forgive and Forget the leader from Very Promising in second. They're followed in 3rd by Barrow Line. Behind Barrow Line is Omerta. Then Daring Run as they come to the last in the Vincent O'Brien Irish Gold Cup, and Forgive and Forget is the leader. 4 lengths clear. Very Promising in second. Barrow Line in 3rd. They're at the last. Forgive and Forget jumps it well. Clear of Very Promising. Barrow Line's run a cracker in 3rd despite those mistakes, but racing into the closing stages, it's Forgive and Forget forging clear to win the Vincent O'Brien Irish Gold Cup in tremendous style. Pushed out hands and heels by Mark Dwyer. Going to win it for the Jimmy Fizgerald stable as they race up to the line. Forgive and Forget is clear, and a race for second with Very Promising holding Barrow Line, but at the line Forgive and Forget's won it. Clear from Very Promising in second. Barrow Line is 3rd. 4th place is Omerta. Behind Omerta comes Daring Run, who is in fact the last to finish, and the bookmakers' reaction to that: Gladbrook's 7-4 favourite, Forgive and Forget, for the Cheltenham Gold Cup, and 9-4 with William Hills. There's the winner, Forgive and Forget, the favourite, going on after the 2nd last, and once they'd straightened up, well, the contest was virtually over.
Forgive and Forget, Irish bred of course, the 5-4 favourite. Second, number 9, Very Promising at 11-4, and third, number 1, Barrow Line at 4-1.